Hello everyone, my name is SilverContrail, and today I'm going to be talking about the OverLoad pack, which is a mod pack for Minecraft, and you can get it via the AT launcher. And this is sort of a sequel to the last video I did on the OverLoad pack. That pack was done through the Feed the Beast launcher. This is not the same launcher, this is a different launcher. Link in the description. Everything I talk about in this video, I'm going to try to link in the description. So if there's anything I say and you're like, oh, where can I find that? Check the description. It's probably in there. If you get the AT launcher, you'll get quick access to Minecraft Overload and also a bunch of different mod packs, which is pretty cool. These mod packs are in Minecraft 1.6.4 for the most part, although there are some 1.5 packs. The last time I did the Overload pack, it was in 1.5. Now we're in 1.6. So a couple of things I want to address first of all. When you do use the AT launcher, it's going to have you go through an install process. Some of the mods that it wants to install, it won't be able to download immediately, and it'll prompt you to download those and then stick them in your folder, and when you have, it'll say, okay, just keep going through the prompts. It's pretty intuitive. It's not really that hard to set up. It kind of guides you through the process of how to do it a lot better than something like Feed the Beast helps you with that. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of mods in this Overload pack, so I'd like to cover some of them. And I guess the first thing I'll start off by mentioning is how resource taxing this pack is. So I think there's what's called an Overload Lite as well, and it's a little bit easier on your computer. Now I'm running on, and as some of you guys might know, I got a new computer recently. I'm running on an i7 4770, 3.4 gigahertz, hyper-threading with a GTX 760, 8 gigs RAM, which might be my RAM. That's not up to quite up there yet, but I'm running on fast graphics right now. I had to turn off fancy because it was just so slow. The frames I were getting were awful. In fact, I'll turn it back on just to show you where am I? Just how much you could see as the level loads in, especially it's a lot more jaggy as I'm trying to turn. And especially to move, you can tell that there's a definite slowdown. This should not be happening, on my computer. My system is definitely more than capable of handling Minecraft mods, Feed the Beast with shaders on it. I can do all of that, but this mod pack is just really intense. So unfortunately, yeah, if you're probably going to have problems. If you have problems running Feed the Beast normally, you are definitely going to have problems running this pack. So I would suggest looking into Lite. Honestly, with the way that it's set up, I probably wouldn't play. Let me close that. I probably wouldn't play the Overload pack on fancy. I would just not play it altogether because fast. Because fast doesn't really look that great. There is this cool biome over here though. This is pretty cool. I like the color. I like the trees. I like the color of the grass. What is this biome called? Magical Forest. Oh, this is the Magical Forest biome. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is Biomes of Plenty that added this. This is kind of cool. I like it. Of course, I'm just exploring in creative mode. Alright, so there's a lot of NPCs. This is probably the most striking change, is that all these NPCs are out here running around. They're doing whatever they need to do. This is like triads, and there's some guys like this guy over here. We can go check him out. He's a peach forager, petch forager, I guess. Interesting. But yeah, let's look through the mod list and we'll talk about some different mods. Okay, so as usual, you've got all of your vanilla Minecraft stuff in here. So let's tab over. Okay. First of all, Industrialcraft 2, big things to talk about this. This is one of the oldest, Feed the Beast, sort of tech-it mods, or, yeah, it's an oldie. It's an oldie but a goodie, and it just got an awesome update. Lots of changed textures, lots of different systems. The way you use UU matter now is totally different. You'll need scanners and replicators, pattern storage, all of this stuff to actually make use of your UU matter, which you can see is now a liquid. It is not a an item anymore that you craft. It is a liquid, and it's used to make different items. But you need to use it with these other machines, which all take EU. So there's a lot of cool stuff. He changed, changing the way the mass fabricator works is pretty neat. I don't know if you can still make it even with GregTech turned on, but yeah, lots of different things. The MFSU's got a different texture. You can see that. Let me time set day. A little bit, couple of texture changes, and I think, I could be wrong, I think the basic machines, stuff like the macerator and the furnace and all that, has been taken out. I think. I could be wrong. Nope, okay, there they are. Alright, yeah, so iron furnace, electric furnace, macerator, or macerator, extractor, compressor, all the stuff you're used to, and Industrialcraft, plus a lot of new goodies, some texture updates. It feels like a new mod, and that's nice. That's a good feeling. Some advanced stuff out here. I don't think there's anything... Oh, these get a... Oh, Iridium Drills. These are entirely new. I have not seen these before. Look at that texture. That is really cool. And they come with Fortune 3. Wow. That is actually really cool. Okay. So yeah, more new stuff. Lots of cool things. So if you haven't messed with Industrialcraft before, now is the time to do so, I think. Thaumcraft, you guys probably know, it's the magical, explore and test and be a magician, be a mage, do some thalming. It's a very large mod. It's got a very long progression line, and it's fun. The advanced reactor, some extra stuff to kick on, or to add on to Industrialcraft's reactors. Buildcraft tools. Buildcraft got a big update, and so actually, yeah, okay, yeah. Buildcraft got some big changes as well, and it looks like this is actually, this might be an add-on. I'm not sure. Huh. Well, let's get that. Compact windmills is a new way of generating energy. It's pretty cool. This does not have solars, advanced solars, or compact solars. And so, if you're going to do power, like free power, you might consider these like extreme voltage windmill. Holy crap, that thing can output 2048 EU per tick. That's a lot. That is a serious amount. Factorization, it's been here for a long time. Everyone uses these barrels. Zenith Requilary, I really haven't used too much. It's been here for a while. Equivalent exchange, I think he just added some new items. I'm hoping to eventually see a full release. I'm hoping. Eventually. Extra cells and add-on to applied energistics. Be careful with this one. I installed this on my 152 pack, and if your fluid storage cells fill up, I've found that they leak into your other storage cells, and then they throw a fit. Like, your system really doesn't like it when that happens. Forestry. Some frames for bees. Hooray. Some extra frames. Some materials for that. Some extra blocks. Liquid XP. Another mod that lets you do enchanting using Liquid XP. What do you know? GregTech. GregTech is an optional installation. You'll be able to choose to install GregTech at the beginning. I want to say he changed this too. Yeah, there's some new stuff in here. The way it works now is very, very different. There's tiers of different materials that you'll have to go through. For instance, you start in like the Stone Age, then you move to the Bronze Age, and then you move to the Iron Age in terms of what you can make. And it's actually pretty cool, and I like it a lot better than the original system that was installed. So if you haven't, if you were turned off by GregTech before, you might try it again. I would consider it. There's some good stuff. And then MineChem, which is kind of cool. You can make different materials using chemistry. Miscellaneous peripherals, lots of things, lots of different types of turtles. Open blocks, more things, and open peripheral, more nonsense. Lots of nonsense. Project Red. This is an attempt to recreate red power, and there's a lot of stuff to this. You can see there's different you know, red power-like objects in here. Red power included a lot of things. There's more here, more of these gates, you know, for redstone. Transmission, some wires, and I think there are some different materials out there, you know, the basalt and the marble being re-added, and then a bunch of illumination, a bunch of lighted blocks. Tab machines. This should be Buildcraft. So here's Buildcraft. Where is it? Quarry Plus is an add-on. I think it's like Machine Plus. I forget what it... Yeah, Quarry Plus is the name of the mod. Quarry Plus includes the quarry and like a new version of the quarry. You can actually put an enchantment on this thing, and it's crazy what you can do with it. There's also a mining well and a pump plus and a refinery plus. So lots of cool things in this mod. So Buildcraft has some extra things. Buildcraft's power system changed as well in a new version. It's very different. You can see that. Where are they? The energy conduits have changed in their use, so do some research on that. Direwolf has a video on it. I probably won't link it, but you can go look it up. Facades, these are soul shards. Soul shards. Interesting. Doesn't really show up very well. Steve's carts, of course, you probably guys messed with that before. Lets you make carts with modular add-ons. I don't think this has changed at all lately. There's probably some new stuff in here. Okay, useful food, some different types of food. Natura, which I believe is the Tinker's Construct companion mod. Add some stuff to the environment. Lots of stuff in the nether. Biomes Aplenty, which is our biomes mod. Adds a bunch of new biomes, a bunch of new stuff in those biomes. Lots of things you can craft. Ender Porter? I wonder what that is. That's kind of cool. Diamond Scythe. Bees. You guys know bees. If you need some refreshing on bees, you can go watch Generic Bees Bee Academy. And arboriculture, different tree breedings, which can be pretty handy, especially if you're working with forestry. And a bunch of butterflies. And of course forestry. Another long-standing mod. Better storage, this lets you store things a little bit easier. Hey, look, it's a guy. Ars Magica items. These got some really high-res textures. Look at those. Those are pretty cool. Bunch of different mobs you can spawn. Oh, this must be where like the Dyreds are from. In fact, let's test this out. Yep, check that out. Cool. Dryads, actually. I don't know if they're Dryads, Dyreds, who knows. I certainly don't. Applied Energistics. I've talked a lot about this mod. This is probably one of my favorite mods. I don't know what this is, Billund. You can like take these Lego bricks and like build them together, but I don't even know how to like destroy them, so they're really odd. Genetics, of course, bee stuff. Computer craft, turtles, computers, those sorts of things. Railcraft. Another mod that's been around for a long time. It's got a lot of rail stuff. Railcrafty stuff. Traincraft is here too. One of Ethos Labs' favorite mods. Twilight Forest, of course, as usual. Go into a different dimension, come to the Twilight Forest, get cool things. Don't know if they've changed anything lately. This stuff looks new, actually. Nightly Helm. King Spider. Death Tome? It's a Death Tome. Oh, these things. That's cool. It's a really well animated mob. Hostile wolf, naga, spider, tiny bird, bunny, minotaur. Yeah, lots of things. There's a lot in the Twilight Forest, and that's why it's one of my favorite mods, at least. Ender IO. This has got a lot of, I guess the best way to describe it is stuff. This has... Does this have what I think it... No, it doesn't. Okay, I guess I really don't know much about this mod. Modular force field systems. This allows you to make force fields that do cool things. I really like this for carving out sections with the what is it called? It's like a mining. I don't know what it is. I used to have it. You could make an upgrade. So when you made the force field, it would like mine out the blocks that are in the force field. And you could use this to carve out like really big areas. Mine Factory Reloaded, really good mod. Lots of cool stuff you can do with here. Good integration with the rest of the pack. You know, there's a lot of cool machines: planters, fishers, harvesters, ranchers, fertilizers, item collectors, grinders, breeders, composters. Lots of cool things, and also the end game laser drill, which is pretty cool. Gives you an option for an end game, you know, EU slash MJ dump that, you know, isn't quite the Greg Tech side of thing, which would be like the fusion reactor into like a matter fabricator. And this is, where am I? Where am I? I have it. Mine Factory Reloaded. Okay. Tinker's Construct lets you make a bunch of tools using different materials, and you can craft them in various ways. So that's pretty cool. Some more Tinker's Construct. Thalmic Tinker. Bunch of little Thalmcraft add-ons. Magic Bees. Falling Meteors, pretty cool. There's a lot of different stuff in here. Little different things you can make. Bibliocraft. Lots of little like items that look neat. Chisel blocks. Lots of different, really aesthetic looking blocks, which is kind of cool. Darkcraft. I personally find Darkcraft to be really overpowered, but, you know, whatever. People are going to use it, people are going to use it. Extra Utilities continues to be one of my favorite new mods they've cut. Well, I guess not new mods, but continues to be one of my favorite mods just because it's got a lot of cool things in it. Angel blocks. That extra, the good storage. The compressed cobblestone's really neat. Oh, you can, and here's the cool part. You can compress dirt and gravel now. That's really cool. Oh, and sand. Oh, storage woes, you are no more. Portal gun, of course, if you played Half-Life. Love portal gun. Do they not have the gravity gun in here anymore? Oh, it's the gravity gun. I guess you really don't need it because the portal gun acts as a gravity gun. Pretty sure it does. Yep. Yeah, you don't really need the gravity gun. Look at this guy. Jeez, he's like a ghost thing. Let's times that day again. This is getting annoying. Okay. So let's get through the rest of this. Galacticraft, I think I showed this off in my last spotlight. You can go to the moon with this, and it's pretty cool. And then there's some moon blocks when you go to the moon dimension. And, oh, maybe you can go to Mars too. Modular power suits. There's a lot more to it than just what you see here. Lets you create power suits and modulate them however you want. Add-ons and a bunch of different functions. It's really cool. Nether ores, you can go to the nether and get your ores. Redstone Emotion, this is Red Power 2 frames done far better. I did a spotlight on this a while back. In fact, if you go to the guy's forum post, you can see my spotlight on there. Lastly, we've got some more building blocks, food stuff, tools, combat, decorative blocks. These are in Tropicraft. Yep, all Tropicraft. Which is tropical things. Hooray. These are also Tropicraft, and these are Tropicraft, and these are Tropicraft. So lots to do with Tropicraft. And then we've got Mistcraft. Different Mistcraft stuff, which has been a mod for a while. And then we've got one more page. Plugins for forestry. And that's it. Now that's, of course, not all of the mods in the game. There are a lot more that, you know, aren't listed within NEI because maybe they don't have any items associated with them. You know, the mod that makes these leaves fall from the trees, I believe it's called the Tornado mod. I believe. Manapine. What's this do? I don't know. And of course, you know, you're not going to find that in your creative tabs. Did you just go and collect that? I wonder if they'll go collect seeds. If you like drop, or saplings maybe. Sap. Oh, they're right there. Again, here's that slowdown. Like I type that in and then I'm waiting about a year. Do you want some of these? Here you go. Oh, you took it. Oh, that's cool. He's like a golem. That's cute. Now, if I kill him, can I have his things? What would I kill him with? Nano saber? Nano saber. Here we are. Where'd you go? I killed him. Yeah, he did drop it. Look at this mana creeper. Whoa! So is that what happens when you kill people with a nano saber now? They like materialize? Oh, another thing with this mod is sometimes you'll come across these. These are really powerful, extra powerful mobs. So he's an ultra thumping zombie of twin lives, sticky poisonous lifesteal, blast off, one up, alchemist, storm, sapper, wither. So when you attack him, he immediately disarms you. Or you can disarm you, I guess. Oh my gosh. He dropped a diamond. He dropped Unbreaking 1 as well. Wow. Get out of my face, dude. Now he didn't dematerialize. This guy. Oh, he did. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, he's got a fishing rod. Cool. So yeah, I think that's about it for me. You know, I would recommend the pack if it wasn't so buggy. Even running it on fast is a little sluggish. Not too bad. I mean, it's playable. I would wait for a more stable release, or play another one of the packs on the AT launcher, which I will talk about hopefully later. There's a couple of packs that are pretty cool on here. So yeah, that's about it for me. Sorry about taking so long, and I apologize if you watched my last video, tried to install the pack and realized you couldn't, but you should be able to get it here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So thank you, and until next time then.